Hi everyone, it's Nichole and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be painting a warm sunset with pine tree silhouettes. This watercolor is going to instantly make you feel peaceful and grounded. And listen, if you're new to watercolor, just breathe. I got you. Take your time, pause when you need to, and let your brush lead you. Make sure you pause your screen so you can gather all of your materials because this lesson is going to cover the basics of mixing colors, producing a wet on wet variegated wash. Start by lightly wetting your paper with clean water, just enough to give the colors a soft place to land. Okay, so remember to breathe. This is our first mixing. You're going to load your brush up with water to your palette and add crimson red and ultramarine blue. With your brush loaded with that soft, beautiful purple, you're going to begin at the top of your page using horizontal strokes from left to right. Notice how I'm just going with the flow with the top of my page, but if you need more accuracy, you can use 1/5 of the top of your paper to add that purple. Now, make sure you clean your brush and you're going to load it up with that crimson red and you're going to add it right underneath. Pull the color down gently so the purple melts into it. Don't force it. Watercolor is better when it feels effortless. Okay, I am so proud of you. You have successfully made it to our second mixing. So now you are going to load your brush up with water, take a mix of crimson red and cadmium yellow to create this beautiful warm orange, or whatever version feels good for you. If you like it darker, if you like it lighter, just go with the flow. Pull it right underneath that crimson red. Notice how we're building a soft sunset by letting each color meet the next. With this warm orange, we're going to take it down about halfway to our horizon line. And make sure you wash your brush now because we have made it to the last mixing. So now we are going to take this cadmium yellow and we're going to blend it from the end of that warm orange all the way down to the end of our paper. Now, this is your time to own the moment. If you feel that you do not have enough warm orange, add some more. If you would like to add more yellow to brighten up that bottom to give it that warm whole sky glow, then you can add some more. Just remember to keep your brush strokes moving horizontally and go with the flow. When you have it the way you like it, wait about 1 minute to let it dry. Remember, patience is a part of the process. Once your paper is dry, now grab your favorite pencil and let's start sketching these trees. For these trees, we are going to stay in the lower half area of our paper where the cadmium yellow is. We're going to start by loosely sketching these pine trees. Notice how I am making these quick zigzag motions, and as I go down lower on my page, I am getting wider. If you like things that are very balanced, then a tip for you is to work on the left and right at the same time, going back and forth. For the sake of time, I'm going to fast forward my sketching of these pine trees. In total, I made 3. If you want to make 2, if you want to make 1, that's all up to you because this is your project. I am just here to be a guiding light for you all to make this process as enjoyable as possible. Now we're going to mix that ivory black using your liner brush or a detail brush, and you're going to paint starting at the top of the tree, then expand outwardly as you move down the branches. Give yourself permission to paint freely. This part is not about perfection, it's all about the expression. As you're adding your ivory black to your trees, keep in mind that this is only our first layer, so don't go too dark. Another helpful tip that you may use is breaking down your trees into horizontal sections. Depending on where you're putting your zigzags to the outside of the tree, you can break down the top half, middle half, and bottom half of the tree. You can see that clearly as I am adding my second layer of ivory black to the ends of the tree tips. Notice how this is completely unstructured. I am just doing light flicks of my wrist as I am adding these ivory black paint strokes. I'm going to fast forward now to add the rest of the details to my tree, and I'm going to go back for a third layer for any remaining details that I feel that I may need to add. Now for our third and final layer. Notice how this is my darkest layer of my ivory black. As you can see, this layer is not as loose as our first 2 layers that we have already completed. We are using the darkest of our ivory black with a lot less water to emphasize the different details of the silhouette to our tree. As we finish off the last bit of details, now comes my favorite part, taking the tape off. It's the little moments of satisfaction we all deserve. And one thing that I love about silhouettes is that they remind us that even in the shadows, there's beauty. Even in your quiet phases, you're still art and you're still growing. If this practice today has helped calm your spirits, comment sunset below so I know you are here. And if you painted with me, tag me on Instagram at Nichole Designs because I would love to see your work.